Never. Not in a million years. Yeah, not in a million years I ever thought that we'd get here. I'm Kevin Miller and I work for Automotion. Well, I like cars. My whole life gone to old car shows. When I was a kid, Dad used to take me to car shows. I started out at a scrapyard. A friend of mine, Brian Rutherford, he was a mechanic too, so I apprenticed under him. That's where I started on the import cars. That's where my passion for English cars came from. And that just progressed from the scrapyard into working for dealerships and then just going out on my own. Well, I used to build a car every year, so a lot of these are projects that are waiting to be built. So usually every winter we put a car together and then it ends up going home to the barn. Yeah, drive it for a bit and ends up going home. So yeah, we have a small collection out there that we've put away too. Some people build die-cast cars and plastic models, and I have life-size. And it's a really cool car. This car's been to 3 different continents, never been on the road. So this was a guy through a guy that knew a guy. We went down to his house to pick it up one day, and I knew I was bringing it home. And the guy comes waltzing down the driveway. We're sitting out there with the trailer, and he hits his garage door opener, and the door goes open. I said, "What in the fuck is that?" I knew I was bringing it home because it's a bloody clown car. And then we spent 3 years piecing it all back together. Just, there's not much you get for it. Some of my clients, they go over to England. They're from England, and when they go home, I get them to bring me little pieces back for it, like the little bonnet hinges on it, the back glass, the last missing piece of chrome is in the car. I haven't put it on yet, but yeah, I get people to bring stuff back with them in their suitcase, eh? We have a really big clientele, and it's like there's a lot of interesting people. We get to know most of them. Well, I like to think most of them are family. They're all types, all kinds, and just the people. Yeah. Well, I started out actually out Ontario Street where the Nissan dealer now sits. There used to be a little 2-bay garage out there. That's where we started. And then we had a place over on Frederick Street that actually, we renovated it. It had a fire.
People that work there, they did their best to try and hit it with some extinguishers, and when they found that that wasn't working, they moved out of the building and waited for the fire department to show up. There could be vehicles already inside the service station, and the drugs and the fuels in the gas tanks.
Gas tank incident. The building was a loss.
When you had the fire in the last place, did you lose any cars in that?
Yeah, we lost 2, and the 31 Willys that's out back, the rusty one, that was burnt in the fire. My wife, she had a 51 MG TD. It got burnt, but it's actually at home. We're gonna put that back together one day. It's just the top of the car is burnt, and then there was an old Volvo that got lost.
So it must have been a pretty significant.
Oh, it was a big one. It was a big one. That's the most difficult part, is trying to meet everybody's expectations. Yeah, no, I have high expectations. That's my thing, you know. Yeah, people don't get busy, you know, if you're not trying to keep yourself busy or trying to do good work, right? I would say that's why we're here today, yeah. There's a goal to work less, and I'm not sure when exactly that is, but the goal is to do less and maybe do some traveling and that, but you know, this is a pretty good spot to come every day. You create your own paradise, right? So, you know, owning this place, like we mold it to what we want out of it, right? My goal was always a 2-bay garage with a gas station. Yeah, that was my goal. Well, we surpassed that, but we still don't have the gas station. This is probably where we're at. We're probably at our capacity here now. This is probably peak. Yeah, this is probably it. I don't think I would have changed anything. There's a few more cars I would have picked up along the way. But yeah, no. Here we are 20 years later, and yeah, more than one little bay and a jackstand. So yeah.